Hi guys, I'm back for one more. I know, feast or famine, right? This is an EDC video, finally, for those of you who've been requesting EDC. I was hoping to actually get a couple more things before I started doing EDC, but if I put that off, I'll be putting it off forever because stuff happens and I didn't get what I wanted to get anyway. But I wanted to talk about, I did a couple of EDC videos before about things to do for finding out what kind of things you need to EDC. And EDC just stands for everyday carry. And I talked about going through your purse and cleaning that out, writing down for a week what you feel like you need that you don't have in your purse, and just adding those things. Then adding simple things like a pack of tissues, a Cliff Bar if you find out you're hungry, and a couple other things. But two of the things that I use most frequently out of my EDC bag that I used on almost a daily basis, and a very often basis, if not daily, is light. And I'm going to talk about that today. I don't have a lot of flashlights to show you, unfortunately. I need a couple more, but lately my mom's dog has been getting out of the yard and we've been using them for different tasks, searching for this idiot dog. But I'm going to talk about flashlights because you may not ever need a pocket knife, you may not need to get into things. A lot of things you can, I know it's not really good for you, but you can use your teeth, you can use your fingernails, whatever. You can use one of the keys on your keychain. I have often used my post office keys because they're real sharp at the end to open packages. But you can virtually be guaranteed that tonight it's going to get dark, and you may need some extra lights to see what's going on. And so I'm going to start with your keychain. A keychain is a good place to start with stuff, and mine is, it's not too big because I have junk on it, but Mom and I both have Hondas, and the new keys that they make for newer cars are just outrageously huge. But we each keep the other key to the other one's car on our keychain. A clip is really nice. You can clip the keys on your bag, on the handle of your bag. A lot of times bags have metal loops on the straps, where the straps hook to the bag. You can clip those right on. You never have to lose your keys again. But another one of the things that I keep on my keys that I also bought for my mom and make her keep on her keys is some kind of light. Now this poor little light has seen better days. He used to have a face and he used to have arms. And I kept losing them, and the kids and I would find them, and I finally lost him and didn't find him again. But anyway, his little feet are lights. I'm not going to shine it in the camera, but as you can see, if you press his little belly right here, his feet are lights. And I bought this because it was really neat because you could have different angles to his legs, and the light would still work. So you could be shining it on the, the door to your car and still be able to see other things, what have you. But I've had this on there for a long time, and it has come in really, really handy. But when I started looking at EDC videos, excuse me, primarily made by men who carry very different things than women carry, but one of the things that they obviously advocated carrying was a flashlight. It never occurred to me to carry a separate flashlight in my bag, I guess. In the car, I carried a mag light for a lot of years, but you know the dangers of leaving it in your car if you live someplace where the temperatures go to extremes, as your batteries are going to die. So I started looking into flashlights, picked up a couple different things, and I'm going to share those with you today. And I'm sorry that I can't do more reviews on flashlights, but if you'll just enter in YouTube or Google EDC flashlights, you're going to get way more information than you ever wanted, and you're going to find the flashlight that you want. But I have a couple here that I really, really like and completely, without reservation, recommend, and I'm going to show those to you. The first one is the less expensive one, and this is a Streamlight MicroStream. Now I have the Streamlight Pro also, which is a little bit longer, and I can't find it. I apologize. That was the first one I bought. Kept it in my bag all the time, just stuck down inside. I was carrying a Vera Bradley tote, and I just kept it stuck down in there, and it has come in handy a gazillion times. This has one function, one level. It has a tail cap at the end, so you can turn it on. You can hold it on like a pin light and let go, and it stops, or you can click it on and it'll stay on. I don't know the lumens, but it's bright enough to do most tasks that you're going to need a flashlight for. You're looking around the floor of the car at night for something, or you're trying to get in your car, or even if you needed to stun somebody, if you needed to shine this in somebody's eyes, you're going to get that quick second that you need from just the surprise of shining that in someone's eyes. The size is fabulous for being able to stick in your purse. Like I said, I do have a little bit longer one too. It's about, I don't know, 1.5 inches, 2 inches longer. Other than that, it's the exact same light. It has a nice little clip to slip on your bag. This one I started carrying, the Tom Bin Synapse, didn't have room for the longer one. I started carrying the shorter one. So it's the exact same light. The end just twists off. I'm sorry for that horrible squeaky sound. And they take AAAs. So I think the other one takes 2 AAAs. Sorry. So anyway, those are really handy, and they're really inexpensive. I think the long one I paid 24. I think this one was more like 16. So it's the MicroStream, Streamlight Pro, and Streamlight MicroStream. Really, really handy. Throw one in every bag. The price is absolutely worth it. You can carry them in your pockets. And even ladies, if you have, guys, you might want to look away. Ladies, if you have any extra room, you know, between the strap right here and where your cup starts, you can slip those right on your bra. Carry those right in your bra. Handy as well. The other one that I'm going to talk to you about is an Olight S10 baton. And I cannot recommend this light enough. It has 4 different modes. I'm not going to go through all of them for you because somebody's going to do a much better review video than I can do, because they'll show them outside. So take a look at those. I bought this from goinggear.com. Customer service there is highly recommended. The price was good. And then if you ever have any problem with your light, I bought the MicroStream, I think, off of Amazon, but if you ever had an issue with your light, you really want to buy it from a retailer that stands by their product and will help you resolve the issues with your product. So I do suggest goinggear.com. The people at Going Gear have a YouTube channel where they review flashlights. They've done reviews on the different Olights, and that's where I suggest you take a look. And if I can find the link, I'll link it down here for you. If not, if you just type in S10 Olight S10 baton, you're going to find it. It does have some knurling here, which is not a big deal on a light this small because you're really not carrying it like that. You're probably going to carry it more like this. It has a reversible clip on it, which I cannot pop off, but this clip pops off. So you can clip it this way, or you could turn the clip around so that you could clip it like onto a hat or something. These are really neat, and then they have a magnet in the back of them. So you can, if you have the car hood open, you can stick it to the car hood. You can be working on your car. I wouldn't be in the dark or in the light for that matter, but they're really handy. So you can clip them to, you know, anything that's obviously a metal that will allow you to. The button here that turns it on and changes the mode is a glow-in-the-dark button. Now, that's not going to glow in the dark for very long because obviously they have to have light on them to then glow in the dark, but, you know, give or take, whatever. It's incredibly bright. It has 4 modes. It comes on in a moonlight mode, which is really handy for having around the house because if you just need a flashlight, you're looking for something, other people are asleep, or you just don't want that night blindness that you're going to give yourself, that mode is really handy because it's very dark. It also has a, let me see if I can get it to work, a strobe mode. So you can, it is a good tactical type light, so you could startle somebody and get those few extra seconds that you might need to stop somebody who's coming at you. And then it has a low, medium, and high. This takes those CR123 batteries, which are not cheap, but I haven't had any problems with them. It has not gone through a bunch of batteries. And we have used this light in the field behind our house trying to find this great escaping dog. And it shines for probably, I get a probably good 100 yards out of it, I think, seeing all the way across the field behind our house. So it is a fantastic light. It's very small. It's really no bigger than the, or not much bigger, much longer than the Streamlight. It is, of course, bigger around, but, you know, for much more functionality in the different modes and the different beams that you're going to get, including the strobe beam, well worth it. I think they're around $40 because they're coming out with a new model, and again, it's the Olight S10 baton. So take those 2 models. Your mileage may vary. I highly recommend both of them, but even if you add a small mag light to your purse, any kind of flashlight that you add to it is going to be better than the one that you don't have. You know that adage about the best camera is the one you have with you? The best flashlight is the one that you have on you. Add one to your car. Just be aware that you also probably ought to have some batteries stored somewhere because changing temperatures can suck your batteries dry. By the way, just as a comparison, this Olight gives a far better beam than one of those big mag lights, those big D-cell mag lights. Far, far better beam than those mag lights. The only thing you're really losing is the ability to use it as a weapon and whack somebody on the head. But you're gaining a lot in terms of portability, compactness, and certainly in lumens. I don't know the lumens. I've thrown away all the packaging to it, but that's easy enough to find. And like I said, I'll try to link you both to Going Gear, to their website, and to their channel. But again, it's goinggear.com. If I forget, my apologies. Olight S10 baton, Streamlight MicroStream. Both I think you can get at Going Gear. I got this one on Amazon. So, you know, take your chances with Amazon if something happens to your light. Anyway, go out today, find you a light or order one off of Going Gear or Amazon, add a light to your bag. The next EDC video will be about pocket knives. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.